MC Chaka. Tonight is another opportunity for us to educate ourselves, embrace ourselves with the knowledge that legal our program offers. Tonight we are fortunate as usual to have lawyer Thomas Bebenyo from CITI Law Solicitors to be with us in the studio, and we've got a very interesting topic to discuss. We'll be talking about consumer law tonight, and we've taken into consideration the impact that the COVID had on flight cancellations and people wanting to travel to other destinations. So a lot of people were confused as to whether they will get a refund or what will be in place for them or their right in terms of flight cancellations. So tonight we'll be talking about consumer law, but then specifically on flight cancellations, and of course refund for goods and services, consumer right. This is what we're going to be discussing tonight. It's a very important topic, so I'll entreat each and everyone to broadcast or to share this program for your friends, your family, for everyone to benefit from this. If this is the first time that you're watching this program, please make sure that you click on the notification button that you'll be informed anytime we come live on Facebook or YouTube. So it's another opportunity for us to be with you. The program will be within an hour, so please make sure you share for us. This program has already been covered in English by lawyer, and that was on Tuesday. So tonight we're going to do the Twi version, and as we do always, I'll take a quick break whilst lawyer come in, and of course we will start the program. So if you are listening to this program, please make sure that you get your questions ready, because I'll give you the opportunity to ask any question of your choice. It could be immigration, it could be any area of your choice, any legal area that is covered by CITI Law Solicitors. They are our prime sponsors for this program. They've been our backbone from day one, and we give them the credit for what they've done for us. So thank you very much for your attention, and thank you for being part of this extensive community that we have built to help ourselves and of course educate ourselves in areas of law that is covered by CITI Law Solicitors. So I'm switching to Twi now. For mechecha munyana ene enyumre mejidis obia ho ye baby a ohye bia me de enchia sonko efri City Media Studio Ebro na ene eye sonko kra na ye babedi nkomo ne nkomo ye babedi no ye betwetwe nkomo afa consumer right. Say impo water ticket se wutu kwan na ya cancel ana say wakota de goods and services wakota de ana obi abeya adwuma ama na esisi bia ba mu no emremu no kwan be na befa so a unsabeka de se unsaka na impo se nipa kro ne pataw ana compensation bia nkra na kwan a efa so a unsabeka ene nkomo ya yebetwetwe enie nkrofo bebre e de abeto yanim. So lawyer me tu kwan airline for no omo agiska no enso duro no ma cancel flight no lawyer be chichire mu e kwan a obefa so a usika obeje ne mpompata bi wo a wonsabeka na face so piece oba be me gas quick amame ana say oba be me electrical yamame ni nyina no enipa ne ba ye no wanye, and I say even a die for crack, so many services be providers be say be and the lawyer be chichim. Now what do most call actual right of us wako talk for na kai ukoto ya ba kan nye na kan tete wano lawyer be chro right a woman eti ene monye bre na mon trase na be sremo ansa mon share dwumadi na enkwachiri maye dwumadi ye dwumadi a yesu nko ye de bremo ne de mo se de bia ye ba ye ne mo a refibom na ne so nyame aboa ama bibia ekoso na ye ne mo esai abehwe abom enti monye bre na mo ne MC Chaka ene lawyer yentna na yenye programming onyame ya adoma ye be phone lines na tom enti your questions ready question bia ope bia no obetimi ebusa lawyer wo free anko ade meboa ama lawyer answer ma enti mi twa me ho abasisi a na lawyer get ready nche bia wa betram nche na yedi dwumadie no ahyehye so enti mo obi anko ba bia ye basisia. atiefo de ahwefo me mamu nyina ajo megiri se baby obia ho ye ena nwumre so ya sa hie mo biem medical introduction e brofu manetwe mu na sa fei na wo hwe me a mesai acheche mo biem ye from MC Chaka ena adwuma di me na me bedi ho chia me anasa me ye host ena eye legal awajuma di ayede bremo abreni nyina no na yedi kai aye English version and lawyer na ye o Tuesday and ne a tree version topic is from kon ayede abetudwa na ene topic no a topic if a consumer law ye ka say consumer law say wakwakoto bibie anaso bia be ye adwuma bia ma wo aha eno ho emra ana ne yebedi ho komo ene yebedomo suko afa Bruni bese flight cancellations say utu kwan akọ baby na yetwa wo flight mu eno no akwanya be na wo simple ubetimi anya empata bi ana obaji osika no ni nyina na yebedi ho nkomo ne fam say covid ba yi de insunso so bebre aba akontufo say utu kwan bete na esi atwam because a higher red list zone a higher CITI ni atwam ni nyina no nkrofobu omo sanka musika ebi wo hompo a omo compensation omo sanka na airline for not to 12 papa so na unimu rent no na wakoda baby de so ene lawyer wo haide ene be twetwe nkomo afa ho flight cancellations any remedies and I say all right as a consumer ibedi no nkomo if you want to buy goods and services say impo wakoto bibi a whole refund and I say bibia eso nyafa ho no ni nyina no ene ye betwetwe ho enkomo edi ebesre ye tifo se mu nyina obia enjebre na ene topic ne yes from konente no omo de asa mo be share mo bibiara a o bia unnu bi o papa bi o maame bi o nana bi enya ho mfaso se de be ya se to no a ana se bibisa ohia eho nimdia omre nti munche na dwumadie no koso afese be se amonfo be share omo comment na sa mo comment bibia akoso wano ye bie phone lines atum ama munyina so motimi afre nti na me ne lawyer ewofia lawyer Thomas Bebenyo City Law Solicitors and then we questions be brave I say me busa lawyer na emre no etia kakra nti no me mana bonetel say de be ya bibia ebekoso ti medical lawyer akwaba na ye de nkomo no ahihye so yo lawyer Thomas Bebenyo City Law Solicitors me akwaba ebadwumade is lawyer
yo me go so chaka
na bibia boko de menua
bibia boko
yede jamiase yo ene topic no me say menete pa na yebebo ne total
sa
nti na yebeka consumer law na consumer law no yebetwetwe nkomo afa flight cancellations ana refund for goods and services akwanya amanfo betimi afa so sesa akwanya omokomu a yedika ahase no yeka consumer law a wo mramienu and me pesi didi ho nkomo oye lawyer die the first one medical consumer right act 2015 no ana credit agreement act 1974 sa emramienu we di mu akotere kese pa ewo ene nkomo a yebe twetwe enti misrewa before yebe koso me pese emra obidi kan bon tofa de emra ne kire ewo flight cancellations any consumer any what do you call it refund for goods and services no said the emra minu medical boy no e kire ewo
yo chaka ndawase atifo so ichiemu na edamu ina sese everyday bia no mo be kai ho na adwuma we siko kama and they say na it mission our platform yi so edi komo esu ade na edi bi so boy bra na adwi said the Tuesday me no ye ba be hwe say import to ade wa shop na wa say about the flight and I say flight ya cancel mraba ni protective na kwan be na obitumi nya wo sika no na yanko ese agents no onfa onko fa ha na ade Na sadly we so about here because and I'm shortage of staff near the air crew near all those things. There have been a lot of flight cancellations. For the backlog for flight cancellation for COVID and Equadia, it been most say now more refund, more vouchers and idea, and one send be at this time no. Or more person to clients so there is further flight cancellation because from the Financial Times a year report I was reading just this week, and I just say bank holiday which is the Queen's Jubilee, Platinum Jubilee, no, as much as 500 flights were cancelled. So you can imagine a flight contains hundreds of people, and if 500 are cancelled, so just multiply it, and you can see that there was a misery across board, both in the UK.
Yeah, my English there.
Where is UK, Maimu, and Europe, Maimu, America, Maimu, Sanya, we in our course. Then Tinacha say, my tea for says, I dear no see now musica colloco baby. Because Abu Bob say most of this conformaton ticket have been bankrupt. Flight, realize because they make money when people are able to travel, and there's more cancel flights now there not just one here now musica could do one more. I call hardware. Not just a set you for a issue as I'm rawina, a man about what they are born more by. Now, you answer your thought, dear, and I did as I say, when I'm a bachelor, my I say, with my good to Rano, I'm a TV, I say, no, this your mamma for frog. Oh, or mobile deliver, you know, and we frame or send a bag, or good to ya, and I just say. Beginning almost on 1 year, man, and one almost say 1 Janus on Bayamano. Back I used to be 3 years into no. I am Raya, you sing a Hassin. I am Raya, say, Bible like Christopher Kucha. When you beam say Jim, not a jar top, Tino. And when you say, go for Beas with Tina, one better there, can I say?
You may say, in Tim Remy, no, and a debate, Jumano, a Consumer Rights Act 2015, no. On a Credit Agreement Act 1974. No?
Yes.
Okay. Lawyer, Mami Musa, we sent po obi episode to kwine. Na me bonnet to. Na we try to take it. Na ya cancel flight na. Emra muno the rice and the same. Say the emra no the rice and the same. Say you try to take it mu. Na ya cancel sorry you try to flight mu na went me uncle baby a eso kono emra kwemu no dia na obitimi ayo.
Okay, now first and foremost wo ade FM package holiday and wo normal flight ticket obeto na so so ya wo minimum say wo ka say wo go for package holiday and people do on normal or from the holiday company. In say Thompson or whatever, Thomas Crook, or more called bankrupt some time ago. No more company and no more tickets and package holidays. A month or 4. So the difference is I auto package holiday and I just say hotel and no flight. Maybe as I can be used to car in a package. And sa package we no. Almost so or more protection or under the European Regulation EC 261 no, or more protection or no more say flight cancel, which means by affected or hotel near the end, you know, you are protected. But these companies, you know, or more so, I say you may regulated by Solicitor Regulatory Authority, or more so regulated. Or more Freddie ATT, which is Association of Travel Travel Association TTA, sorry, Travel Association. Okay. Yes. And a more actor, which is Air Travel Licensing Organization.
Okay.
And you know, Sir TTA, which is the Travel Trust Association. I said trust. 7 fans wako to ticket na se wunyan 2 kwan and a package with them to Quina. So that's kind of some of the total trust in him. The company, no, at this kind of to trust in. As you say, a company no call bankrupt, which is a homogeneous gua. We take it, no package with it. Still protected under trust, which is CITI, which is a travel trust association, Now, I can't trust that just as there will be a certificate up to put something there for the future use or for the benefit of being
correct.
And I owe travel a licensing organization. Now, what you say? And no, say, assuming say, what got to ticket and I got off a free agent, say, what check it. Now, we say, almost take up a ball. Say, or more part of the TT Nana, which is Travel Trust Association, and I say, a travel organization licensing scheme.
Okay. So,
may a part of the agency say flight and they cancel whatever it is we have protected. Ubinya Usika back when the holidays or bookie a hotel Ubinya in our back.
Okay.
So that's the first 2 times I say go for taking into account. So when you see package holiday and now to take it from almost what this you also get some protection week. But secondly, say a cobase what to ticket airline honor now say flight a canceller. Not just say or my promises or more there will be 2 coin. Now say more to me and for and qua. Not just say or my breachy or consumer right because consumer you'll be all taught as an individual.
Correct.
Into what breaches are right now. And in someone put you in a position you would have been. The baby and say, which means some more fund will see amount cash 14 days. Within 14 days. But most times, almost some person voucher who acquire almost some person or more alternative flight. Meaning, I are there, and some of the share also. Just a work as a open, but you are entitled to the refund. Sometimes you don't see people now per se or ticket people not price, but almost at that cancel. Not be because the ticket not going to cost. When I say you can challenge it because it means say, or not breach you right, which means say at that point, you are going to suffer financial loss, which means it's okay to ticket for a bonus cost. So that's why sometimes on the office of more alternative date now, then you have to decide if that date is convenient for you. But apart from the consumer rights, I said the 1974 Act, Consumer Credit Agreement. Now, say ukuta credit card, I attend the credit card, I see and yet. But credit card, the idea for so papa. Reason here credit card for so say. And many advert my creded card for because we are sponsor of the program. Environment in America, Consumer Credit Act 1974. Emra for very long time. Now se kobase, oko to ticket now the credit card to, and I got to package for now the credit card to. So any man knew we American can. So want to make sure credit card near liable. Say a kobase man for one qua. No more breach you credit card and more credit agreement act no. There were 3 conditions as I was satisfied. 1, I said at the end of what ton more than £100 now up to 30,000 and you're more than 30,000. So within that range, who to me make it claim under what they call section 75 of the credit consumer credit agreement.
Okay.
And that's section 75, as long as a transaction which is kind of was within within that range. Not just say, to me, a claim under section 75. But before we claim, so we should say, or more breach you, for example, consumer right or the contract. Not just say, even though any credit card for now, or provider of services, but we are jointly and severally liable, which means say, or money in the corner to or looking at the same position some music amount. And as all probably see you in the background and as a credit card agreement. No more the Usika amount. Obviously, since the time be American or one farmer and the person born in 10 terminal, which means echo financial embarrassment.
You call remedy. I mean, you call na. My main take because what can send me brain? Yes, me timi. Buse mu kakra. Yo, nti said you walk kind no. Not just say we too quiet. Na anasa we to take it no. No man, you know more voucher. Say oh. Ya cancel flight no. Nti voucher near for next one. Because my work colleague be. Na I saw call Jamaica. Na I'm say COVID time no. No cancel flight no. Woman voucher. I feel voucher no man no. Later no masai ejina na so within this period so you so yes voucher be dey. Yeah. E be shegu. That is we lose on sika. Yeah. Enti obi a wa cancel and onyo na cancel ma cancel will take it. Ama voucher I put you in a situation say ezo to kwa wa within that period no wa nya e be shegu no. Eno no lawyer Mr. Wa compensation kakra bi wom and I say refund be woman oh take it no because it's against
Mama Chawade Kakade we enter see most of the people are there. You see, Nyama Chrawa has say, you know, are there for some people was because when I read about this thing of where you complain on radio stations, BBC and all that about this, some of these things that will come. Now the fact is that there will be a final offer and acceptance. So we make you offer. Now we accept here. They have become a binding contract. And he said, start waiting now. Say you cancel flight and on a package holiday now. We are entitled to cash refund. That is the remedy. Which means somebody will seek an amount. Yeah. Now, some of them are within 14 days. A bros from Marano. Okay. Now, I'm pretty, you know, will write so budget cash refund. All right. But I'm pretty, you know, a more person more foul, either voucher or alternative travel date. And I had a person go 14 years. The moment I'll be making a choice. So by accepting voucher no. Like I say, I make you offer, and I accept it. Okay. Voucher no conditions say only 2 coin within 6 months or a year. That's right. 1 2 coin ebi. And the moment I make you offer, now I accept no. What for me new contract? So 14 days now say we have cash no. I share go. Okay. And it's all can so about back to cash refund that. Emrano and support to or no more. Because there has been an offer and acceptance. And at that point, the side Jamaican in our can accept or the court to go be as long as I accept the conditions and not say within a year, no, probably 2 no. So on 2 voucher and I say. So that's why we first right no as a society to get your cash. Because if you say voucher no be a when you sure so with me use. What do you say?
It is a omo now accept here within that some to make changes and
when you accept here, or more new right to say or make changes without all consent. Okay. But remember, I say be a condition is so 2 coin within this range. Within that, yeah. That will be 2 coin as if be a flight and issues or one, if you are on to me. But the point is that why accept to say be a 6 months and a 1 year will be used to when you sue an expire, that's it. Okay. If any other changes from person where no I be free bound. And you run on the support, but it be a loyalty you be now more the just to ensure say or more very routine customers loyalty.
All right. You are for Safina I'll joining here and then lawyer Thomas Bebenyo, City Law Solicitors and Asia yeah bon komo afa consumer law when we say in respect to flight cancellations say utu kwan na airline for the trim and I say purchase of goods and services so akota de and obi abaye adwuma ma ho and also when ni no refund ben na bitimi enya wo ho enne ayade ati say o UK ha any area say ama nyina enti uti kakra ana de bia bo koto dwum no ho right especially flight cancellations no I'm say global baby abekobia no policies no almost the same because the way UK other airlines, KLM, TAP Portugal, British Airways, what do you call it? All the airlines, Nina, no, there, you know, Mundi in South so, into more policies, no, and see who, the moment also right. so the beya se sa akonya bi se beto a wo hu kwan a wo befa so na watimi anya osika ana se compensation bi kura wo mu a onsa atimi aka ene nkoma yetwetwe no Mr. Momo a mo hwe me Facebook no e na drop comment kakra na metimi abomudin acknowledge mu se mo hwe afeso se bebie your phone line start from along the line no and you monitor within 1 hour enti bebie phone line that na question bi a obia no obusa me check Facebook a mo hwe se sia no Gloria Ampofo J me ankasa me wafaye ma mesewa o say good evening boss, good evening ma mesewa Akuya Ajimadria o say seated and ready for the show. Thank you very much Akuya, thank you. Ama upon Nyameche. Oh yeah, Barbara, I mean Deborah, yeah, Deborah watching all the way from Canada. Deborah Michechao, I say very informative, keep it up, thank you very much. Dora from Pong, I say good evening lawyer, good evening lawyer. Dora Sochiao. Obaya Pokia, that is Mami, you are number 1 viewer our Manchester. I say good evening lawyer and Chaka, so good to see you or continue the good work. Thank you very much Mami you. TSM Osha now on my comment now for be a question time no to na motimi abusibisa questions amaye me say me nua na so ehweme enti enen koma ye di no eho hia pa ye me to so bisa lawyer na lawyer onkomodi mo no o ka say under the Credit Agreement Act 1974 no better so be use credit card and they are making purchase because they will issue is it ATT something like that certificate, you know. That certificate no more issue, you know. That certificate is very important because who talk a free credible agency why they issue that. And when you read more terms and conditions now, who say I check we about baby or sikane koso busikane secured and stuff like that. And see our boy no sweet under the consumer, you know. So be to take it because minim crophobia we modi or to take it. Omukodru airport or no. Not just say omudi ni muna flight no kura ni momo. Airline na kasa ni momo. And so ajo musika aye bibia o. Na eno Ultimate Kodan Airline for company so I'll check here will be free no wakati so based on that no so be to take it if to be na de be ma mo omobeto what the guy say credit card you good because then you can easily get your money back name no one for credit card I don't know will be a evil photo if to be na de be ma for based on that say be making sure someone to take it no from a credible and I said source no matter very good
Friends, my main pity sad threatens we because very very important. The first thing no said the mechanic no TT no so what you must sign as that is Travel Trust Association.
That's right.
And to do see my company now I register under TT now. Said the work and over show condition I so much to see betro on the time say package for you for the time I'll be ready so be too quiet, you know. So what I say.
Yeah.
Good. It so making sure so by check is baby auto ticket no. Or may registered on that data now. Because someone you registered as a company no go when a lot of people same way he be back so. But we so very company no. Na o my bankrupt. O my gym ko fusi kasa o so company no go. Company na go to me go just scan if you be out. Oh. You want to be one hour to take it on and maybe about £2,000. And just imagine the group was saying, you know. Companies just be goodness where you see the right procedure now with Guna. Why jump for about 200,000? Would be free. So it's really not this can be free. The second for check is CITI, you know. So idea we are actually so unique. Into checking on me register when so can protected.
That's right.
The second sir a friend say Atona American. Travel organization license. A license, it has been in place since 1973. And also, we say be a company, say bankrupt with TT, before I'll be too quiet. Air travel organization license, and so too quiet as be a company no go and a flight airline echo and a company no go bankrupt. Say now they will back because license we not protected. As when you see I got to bank, then I'm some more license by bank in the Google or some level of refund.
That's right.
For savings. Sanya mami anyway, wow. And then the first 2 things I saw check it. Said all kind of credit card, credit card and also the mechanic and also protected because under the section 75, once I want to credit card, and most of the times I mean, to idea for China. With the credit card better.
That's right. Yeah.
To idea for Ghana with the credit card. So I didn't know and when I say my contacted my credit card and they say, I dare not mention they will refund my money to me.
Of course.
But so what the bank card na the toya, who right I have on a chargeback scheme. So I charge back, What me a chargeback claim, but I don't know. Your deadline 120 days. And this out within 120 days, And say, me boy, I mean, issues. For no more coining but you I'm so okay. My friend will be, my friend bank and I'm a Jim Sika. I feel I'm no more patch away. And this I charge back and who to make clean music and back. And also I'm making sure any back on I didn't so why yet to move for music on. The bank will refund your money to you.
Yeah.
Not feeding back on so fee or to me, I'm right for making Sika. So these consumer rights are for exercise here into me NCC or more good because for me brain a bit over ya say mode of payment is so important. Men fact cash and share you and found common because a cobase excuse me says company no kugua a issue.
That's a lawyer. May it also say your flight cancellation and I say airline side that you will a question about could be what to me about the tougher amame. Your lawyer, CCR na a theatre say and I say it was in circulation. So airline for no cancel flight and I say maybe within 3 hours be with me any refund and as a compensation be when your compensation be but then no notice kakra dia and then the own compensation be to me some say at what point ana ubiti me compensation every airline for no say flight cancellation whether within the 3 hours or even after or before
and now delayed delayed flight and some compensation which means I still will be too quiet. But it depends said I say a long haul and a short
one
well I say and it's assuming says a long haul and I say within 2 hours you see I just say normal but we can say a short haul so the route to near longer says a miles and let's say more not just if there is a slight delay it might affect or right to compensation but so be our short and say there is a delay that means you get compensation for so it depends on whether it's long haul which is so be our Ghana not be our flight delay be 45 minutes normal
alright
but be our come find France here na flight delay 2 hours abnormal. So it depends on what I say. But the example of questions on say there was difference between flight cancelled and flight delayed. Flight cancelled, you get your cash refund. And then our down from the command voucher how to use when
so your back cancellation now. So your cancel flight now. And no baby wo ho say ebia make say so book say it depend book hotel ebia why so many things no ma cancel and no betimi aka say because of my cancel do most of the sika be ma dey ba kwanya bi offer compensation
in most cases there is limited room for compensation.
Okay.
That's why I say, claim for compensation, then you have to use a package holiday. Because the package, you don't say be a book flight, hotel near there.
Yeah.
So if the flight is cancelled, that means it's going to affect your hotel.
Okay.
But remember, I say, so I got to ticket. If I go say ticket now, I got to know what's up with that hotel. Build so cool.
Yeah.
What I say.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you move on now. You call goods and services. Because I'm running team.
Yeah.
So you can't goods and services are what you mukakrama. So be mukakrama among who said there. CITI goods and services and Kasarinchi one is saying.
Okay. So you can't goods and services. I mean, find say. What you have when you say a good. After there, I will say a good. But boy, I say a good.
Okay.
Service to say there will be about fix or boiler amount or be provide the service.
All right.
Professional service. So there is a standard for that.
Okay.
And it's our Consumer Rights Act 2015 now. We will say before there was Sales of Goods Act, and at 2015 they became one say no. Emrano acquire say a pretty be into more consolidating.
Okay.
Normally Sales of Goods Act will be in the Consumer Rights Act 2015. And then I say Bible. Then be a I say to me, you say, we do shop and say, maybe because what never be to get crash from Boom say, na a white. The TN say, what shall Consumer Rights Act, section 9, 10, 11, and 12 now. A day be a Albertono, it has to be of satisfactory quality. Yes, I say, yeah, they are a sombo, to me chairman. So, and at the end of so no, I say, yeah, they are. Me fancy do one I describe or internet so it has to be as described. Bu are not ton car. No so car no be an mileage you see. We are talk car na mileage more 10 times they will could 2 or no. Okay. For example, they know your example no a breach of Consumer Rights Act because we are mislead you. So the good is not as described. Okay. And normally say good beer so no. Are there a better amount. Apart from the quality no. And the me say what to belt. No boy den kakra. What about kakra belt in agino? Because it's not of satisfactory quality. That's right. And the employee Niama bebre to be an warranty be a 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Na Consumer Rights Act no, say warranty no a manufacturer's warranty. Warranty, yeah. And in Pakona or manufacturer they no claim against under the warranty. This is what to car or messages are problem or warranty no how to come one or more. One said they say somewhere. But under consumer right no. You have more right more than the warranty. Because I said good, of satisfactory quality. Okay. And the me say my old car. Dealership. Car ya me koto why can't you why describe say car need to say car need to say me koto car no. Me drive a car no be 1 week pe car in ageno. Even though I say hand quiet car so there is no warranty. That's not true. That good must be of satisfactory quality. And where do you exercise these rights? I'll go to section 9, 10, 11, and 12. But over section 22 now. And also, I describe remedies. That's right. I didn't work on the first 30 days. First 30 days, I say. I didn't say, what the command more. One someone who's come back. Then found some got to shoe, no, my shoe. Me say shoe, no baby, 3 weeks. Shoe na. I see a no musui, and I see it. Bones out of Boko shop or not shop assistant, or no Nimrano. Oh, and I was sent in the engine. There be the good is shoe is not satisfactory. So the Consumer Rights Act, you must give me the refund because it's within the first 30 days.
Okay.
But some maybe to me prove say shoe no any, which is in the shoe no about offer. But beyond 30 days, which is before the end of 6 months.
Of course.
When the shoe no bar, I said, okay, shoe no yet, but I brought 30 days. I said, normal repair amount.
That's right.
To be so made normal repair amount. I say free of charge. So more repair no 3 times last day na 4 to no baby one. And so more they will see na amount.
And I saw me changing my also no more different. For instance,
3 attempts, If you want to accept alternative products, now that's fine.
Okay.
But if so, okay, we get remember the same one now, fine. It's all fine acceptance. But somewhere 3 attempts, and obviously be okay. Or one person remember new shoe, now someone repair 3 times, that's the same for that. Within 6 months, do I say for my dear mom, Mran said you seeker. Would you seek a shoe in 6 months? Would you say car? The same apply. Every single good that I was as between 6 months and 6 years, if Sadiano and yet the Bonibe can say wear and tear, just say be a could be my transfer, not be a color no a chingy. Now say color need chingy. Now the me find say be a color na changing one. I still have my right say I didn't saw your of substitute quality.
Okay.
But say be a man say be a say car which tie no every didn't know wear and tear.
Okay.
So you see now what you see tear na ma adeno I read there. That's fine. But say a developer says fault. That's our fault a unique within 6 years now. Now the common that's time now warranty in quote most warranty will be 3 years.
Yeah.
So under the Consumer Rights Act, so what the common now so motion I say a manufacturer's fault. Now you want our damage here now. Again, a some repair amount. With TV, metoe, a chair. I'm using the Consumer Rights Act until I'm on my new TV. Because I'm repair no 3 times. And I'm going to almost TV, no, there and pass it. I'm so okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm some brand new TV. It's even bigger than the meme toy. I'm brand 65. That's okay. Hallelujah. With my right light is working for me.
Of course.
What I say? And a writer. When they train them, shop assistant them, they know it. And when you could to pay because say more and so now the more comma competition and market authority now. They're fine no.
Okay.
Because they are also regulated.
All right.
And the more person when you could to say the police only where to make complaint to. So they will try and solve the problem there and then.
Consumer is always right.
Consumer is always right.
Thank you very much, lawyer. For that, and the lawyer kind of now consumers here will acquaint sunku bebre, same pop one wakotono, and asa tad and wakotono, meaning crophobia Belgium. Enough for Mukotad and I won't tell you no crave. Maybe our number wedding suit our channel. That libuno SH we are the Quaco Jessica. So, into a idea, I'm Quenya Bebre. Now, lawyer can say when you get to that critical stage, quote the consumer law. Consumer Rights Act 2015. That is the law. Underpin your rights, everything I baby and on a boy. When it comes to purchase of goods and services. Lawyer Bamusa service kakra. Ya can't go no more. Your service, say mpo boiler say. And I say ubi be say with you, be a baby, let's say toilet. And I say obe paint ya mawo. Na adwuma no answer ni no. And all right by ana wo say ubetimi amanipa no. Say what train is cool, say so beside you know, right, and say, oh.
Yes. Who say Obia Bay Ajuma Mawa. Whom I say an Philippines, a plumber about fear, or a trained person.
That's right, yeah.
It is a professional. And for a profession, Biano, here was standard. What I say. o probation officer say o court na say nipa ko na o ko di na asem no a o pese bi o mu yi ne say o ko na ko to papa so judge no be embarrass
of course and yeah
what ya so why you go bit me report to say we onim di oye
exactly yeah.
So the same applies to plumber, anybody that is providing a service. There is a standard, and this consumer right covers service as well. And if the service is not of a standard, so that person, from Rebecca said, she has to perform the tax with a reasonable scale and standard.
Okay.
And it's a scale, no, below the normal standard that plumber would have done. Not just a man one year. Again, under the Consumer Right Act, you are entitled to claim. It has say, be a ubuku service, no. Online now the credit card here. Who contact us from Sikamana? You claim say service are provided no. It falls short of the standard of a plumber.
Of course.
So it's a breach of contract and a breach of your consumer right. And under those circumstances, you are entitled to a refund. Or sometimes, if you want to make a strong case, another plumber may assess it, man. Say, boiler, let another person come and assess it, man. I can say, okay. You man will be a Nipakono here and afford to see in a 1 year. No amount report. So if it's a credit card company, no, a dispute, you give it to them and then you will be entitled to a refund.
All right.
So the good and services
no.
they are all covered by Consumer Rights Act 2015. Okay. There is a Bible, your Old Testament, the New Testament. You now boom and now you're complete.
Well, thank you, lawyer. As I never trust a team for something now and you're talking about and I say you can't consumer law, now you can't flight cancellations and yes I can goods and services. Say will be a year and I want to dinner answer or right for refund any other. Now program is CITI law solicitors now so I say lawyer Thomas Bebenyo of CITI law. Intino say here lawyer I'm gonna do with him it will be say if I say immigration, if I say employment law, if I consumer law, if I personal injuries and clinical negligence, commercial disputes and civil litigations, safer housing, you cover all these areas. Last week, lawyer Tubuasi Chichi Muatre area be a cover beer any more when they are boa adasa. So we hear lawyer any city law for ama or more representative and also more edwin bibuwa. Omodia sub contact or address no a unit 113 Backen Enterprise Center, number 50 Cambridge Road, Backen SS. Postcode IG 118FG. Omo telephone number is 020 3355 0782 020 3355 0782. Omodia sub contact lawyer Thomas Bebenyo only the able colleagues, the learned colleagues omunim de no ombeboa apensem random ama bibia akoso ama na je for ye djumadi na me ready city media a disclaimer kese pa yempese obia befa ho na ode enya asem disclaimer ne ne o say Jumadi ye legal our show. Now me reading the from Ria na chechim kakra ewotwe. Also the opinions and advice in this video are intended for general information purposes only and should not be used as a substitute for professional advice. CITI law solicitors and the authors presenters are not responsible for any direct or indirect result arising from any reliance placed on videos, including any loss, and exclude liability to the full extent. Before me carrying on in church information they may not a free advice. We wait to me for the above to join him. The moment to be in also chinchina tree, somebody quack or treman song, and I say MC Chaka, any lawyer Thomas, and a car video say into no me no be the Kujina Swatre. The mom city law say upe advice, and that's all person be jinawachi, na a hot dear emrabamua, na oba office, na omonde de grata shase, no makujinum ama. A hot dear omitimi akasasembi omokambiano, emrasha say, nemum de ye kawa hasisiano, a free legal advice, ubetimi de jinaso, de anya information nemu kasa odi kwa akotwe so na odi ko bibia untimi mu yedi anan kasa chaka mo anase and disadvice no ma wo itina che this is a disclaimer I say nyina etiase yo lawyer yet was na me question me busa about this consumer right say for cancellation of airlines and I say even goods and services nyina no say atoyen chema to no remedies no udi kan acheche say we deal with them direct be your refund and as services na nko yi a we be contact omo ama omo ye de so omo ye say so omo refund you see kama wa ombe ye goods no so say omo I mean omo repair ombe repair couple of times anya ya na say so omo do see kama yati ase na chinchira chai na airline for emphasis be few and also omobumrane so na goods and services almost so abu emrai so a means that all these no there's an ombudsman I regulate this consumer enti no ombudsman your friend is saying na almost so mudumedi na kwaba na omofa so obetimi aboa na impose compensations ana bibia krobetimi agiama chechimo kakrama
yo me da said enkofo besen so who say la say Rebecca Ebeka homa or no yet more financial ombudsman one
yeah
I'm beto no boy say church remedies any compensation na homa nkofo a sasa nyama we to omo a so the kisika emuitu some of the difficulties or challenges are omako
true correct.
And he said the Macano. More or less, he had discussed some of the remedies already. But the TNSA say after and sorry TTA Travel Trust Association and me well actor which is Air Travel Organization License Scheme for me well. Na say oko credit card for no mo na say so mo do sika no amount because they are joint and severally liable for the breach of airline no and ali pa kona wato company na wato ade na shop na wato ade if you want to use credit card they are ton under section 75 no so dey we na amwa and as a bank na ode to online na so we na amwa na ndie bebi esa oko financial ombudsman hono ombe chombo ase no mo hwehwe asim se de meka no credit a consumer credit agreement act a credit act no wo hwe mu a na chese otumi hu se between 130,000 pounds no and if say to identify directly from side trader no
yeah
now say there is a breach tell you am say we see a breach means say there is offer and acceptance of be able to provide our service. My cancel flight and provide the service and I just say there is a breach here of breach of contract.
That's right.
So say your mommy and son here. I guess there's some more fund who seek out though I know we don't provide the service but agreement agreement with the card now to have the some more but be a scan of more coach bro at the talk out of shooting mouth. It's a man, yes, I didn't know the Moko financial ombudsman one. Not just or maybe says can amount. Or must amount compensation. Or must not your interest for such can. So charges been out there debit in the bounce because of Nina, charges Nina or Nina.
Okay.
As a form of compensation. But apart from that, we are called cash. Airlines for cash the so airline for almost alternative ADL scheme, alternative dispute resolution.
All right.
And it's all your complaint more say or more to try on now say or man we will be some say when I alternative dispute resolution a year body most times or metro or complain resolution assess when you're satisfied will be to media court by Pisa.
All right.
And then also Kunya or more said there will be salmon. Send we na Juma to me the court.
Okay. All right. Not just a ombudsman the final resolution. And on a compensation between Bamwana.
there is always compensation because you have to pay for all charges and all those things. And fine, yeah, that's right.
Na tambe na any part of it media come a lawyer. I can say lawyer, we did the mass and mammy.
Lawyer, what they say, they are a doctor for. So we are now to me and sound here, one of paracetamol, one of Code, one of APC, 99 year Juma, 90 year. Who's a gun over no paracetamol cacra? Maybe an hour of APC cacra. If you cry, over test, you cry, no cacra. Nina, one of Kuruki, one of Kuruki. Nina, and I just say, for court doctor, or Saturday we are matching Nina free. But so paying a moon do now per se a pen in account not a bomb buyer and no buyer so as a civil and our lawyer and also what being a Cosima loan bonus bitch me up.
All right, your lawyer. And then the medical into you better was say so what two boys say that what church consumer law consumer right in respect to flight cancellations and purchase of goods and services refund. Now I check quite remedies quite a bit me for say a course to be anymore. It was say only city law say bring you to yourself from mo say o me cheche be mo moba na mo be man e kama e do say enche be be sorry jumedi so na maybe phone lines at home enti sabrate for akwanya no eda ho and I say akwanya no ho say Obefre studio ha na motimi aye motimi ama bibia akoso studio number no 079 3293 4518 079 3293 4518 the account be 074 44 03 38 623 074 40 33 8623 we screen as well number na e dia to so e twego no enti ofra question bia city law e cover bia area bia no lawyer wa hide obaboa na oma nchichimu ti abia phone lines na tum ubetimi afre na lawyer so amamo nchichimu na yetwe amamo free na munyam free de na mbusa lawyer say lawyer ya mranimu ne muna mo repete takrim sane kano na mo repete takrim edi na ekoso insakraye na changes bi abana ewo emre mu say fa say immigration o fa employment be bia no insakraye bia be bia no odaro ma manen komaye.
Yes, Sakade, is the fee to say, Home Office, promote fee waiver, cut across a lot of human rights applications. The last week, I did not have on the rules, made him so almost say, call my registration, so also by entitled to fee waiver. I think that is coming on the 16th of June, almost day. Guidance numbers, I think the online we never buy conform to me. I fill forms to claim fee waiver for to register Kuala or more. And I near Kuala be under 18 to be honest. Also register to become a British. Both parents and no every or more affordability test to assess say omu ebi to me tria na omu to me tria. Wow. So omu to me tria based on more sika omoje na omoditi mo no modan kan ya de dini na abo ano na say omuntumi ntwi ana chese so mo quiver. Okay. The famous Zambrano a year almost so mo British citizens nkola mo British citizens o me parents for no mo ye mo plan make carers na so I think on the 13th of June Home Office person mo the guidance and so ba. Oh, okay. It was court case case some brand on course, but guidance and my application hanging in the balance. But obviously, this month, guidance, bar just said so. When my man go for almost every
and they say your permanent years umbrella. Because God has never they say last time be that time in your mind, I feel no day a man about court ruling a number. To see a mode, Yashom some for God as a moment by the natural say. I say sample so now parents of British children and Omujinabre or guardians, that's good. Okay. Yo, Miss Lawyer, in Cabo, maybe. What you would say? And Cabo Bakwa, and they say, skilled workers application or you go so amount for actual interest applications when you date to more. Inti Sabrina Konya Kakra or inti we interested on that, wa contact me. Na menu di home and come. Officer so omodi can buy a register of one say no more AD in Sawasono. Yes, Remoa Moma and Thomasum say Unyami Adomoa enche bia no ye ba aba be TB tuberculosis test no any police checks no wa wonye ye no bomodi aso be wakoye e ya dia ehu hia ye pa tuberculosis no any TB no TB no any police checks no tuberculosis no ye wa cramp na am say ki wo hopa o say eno akofa kodanda bi eyaba enche bi as applications ne de betumu ano enti mo de ase mo be ye na mo make preparations say de be ya bibia ebekoso amamu na dwumadi no bibia aduro no ekoso enti mo amodi kan ba mu no wa afi na kwanya wo so ese oba no mo de anene me ninkomo na nhwese bitimi enye baby edwasha you are therefore ene dwumadi no imele lawyer twetwe komo na komo no ya twetwe afa consumer law ho say lawyer to ne bo ase achechire mu yie pa na consumer law ye emrana say be a flight a delay and I say cancellations and I say wakota de na eho atechema no eno nkomo na ye twetwe ye da bunyina ma se moje brain na mo beka ye ho na dwumadi ye de aba ewe Onyame adoma next week you best the topic for asa bremo Tuesday lawyer ebe English version no na Thursday many lawyer Eddie Twi version no abremo it is abri adiasa you be kram eje mumre ne bebre and so see me say madam ma mo de ache ti be kram na ya sorry dwumadi so Onyame adoma adasene you be say share atie for mo amoye music fans se me musa chaka me entertainer inti music ndi bidimu akotene ene ya antia sempa yankasa yenua oye dance hall reggae artist a friend of Sonny Bali oni lifestyle anasa ne rap ni nyina I mean ni music ni nyina te se Samini we no se Samini pepepe a che se uko YouTuber wonyum bebre wo ho ene Sonny Bali antia sempa otwere ni ahwedan your man rest in peace yema nabusia na yiri ne ma eni nabusia nyina so yako Sonny Bali uko YouTuber awabobo reggae and dance music bebre UK ana otie ene otwene ni ahwedan also nya cardiac arrest na chese na koma ana unya etesho na chese wanyare ana ho nti we ayare ho sema abeto music industry no bida munyina ma se mekrekra mu Onyame adma da sene MC Chaka message shambiem bida mo se